he could play in Tottenham?
Yes, easy. At the moment, easy.
Anyone can play. Anyone can play in the starting 11 of Tottenham. But no, Mitoma, I'm pretty sure he could go to any top team and play. He's a very, very good player.
And Japan is gonna win against England.
We'll see.
It'll be a hard game, very tough game. So
It'll be a good game.
And for the World Cup, what do you expect from Japan?
semi-finals.
Wow!
Hola, ¿qué tal? 生まれも育ちもマドリード生粋のマドリっ子、フットマサのマサです。来たる3月31日、ウェンブリーでのイングランド代表と日本代表の親善試合。この一戦を前にトッテナムサポーターのイギリス人にリアルな声を聞き出しています。まずは彼らが知っている日本人選手。やっぱり主に三笘薫だったわけですが、もし三笘薫がトッテナムでプレーするとしたら、スタメンレベルか、イングランド代表レベルかっていう質問までしていますが、そしてもちろんこのイングランドと日本の試合の展望も含め、ワールドカップに向けた日本代表とイングランド代表への期待、どこまで勝ち進めるのか、リアルを聞き出していますので、最後までぜひご覧ください。それでは、バモス。
As in the Premier League, there are so many players, Japanese players.
Yeah.
Whose Japanese players do you know?
The one that plays for Tottenham. He's now, which one's that? The defender. He's out injured.
Yeah, he's
Takai,
injured.
yeah.
Takai, yes.
He's injured. I think he went out on loan, didn't they? They loaned him for a while.
Loan in Borussia, in Germany.
Yeah.
And he got injury. Yeah, it's a pity.
The only Japanese player we always know is Nakata, and that's 20 years ago, is it? Something like that.
A legend.
Legend
Yeah.
Japanese football.
Do you remember which English club he played? Nakata?
Manchester United.
No. That's Kagawa.
Kagawa. Okay, Nakata was played where?
Bolton.
Bolton.
Nakata played in Bolton.
Yeah.
Really?
Mitoma's a standout player for Brighton.
Yeah. Tell me more about Mitoma. What's your impression?
Yeah, so my mum and dad live in Brighton, so we support Tottenham, but we live near Brighton, so we know a lot about Brighton. And Mitoma's a great player, the way he cuts in and whatnot, and the way he went to university and studied football, that's really impressive for me. So.
Who's the one from Brighton? Mitoma. My favourite.
Why is he your favorite?
Skillful, can pass, can touch, can shoot. He's brilliant. He's one of the best.
He could play in Tottenham?
Yes, easy. At the moment, easy.
Anyone can play. Anyone can play in the starting 11 of Tottenham. But no, Mitoma, I'm pretty sure he could go to any top team and play. He's a very, very good player.
And hypothetically, in the national team of England?
At the moment, it's hard to get into the England team, but I'm pretty sure if we went to a major tournament, he would be involved in some point. Yeah.
No. I'll be honest, no. He needs to be better, more consistent and less injury prone.
No, not anymore. Not anymore. Like I have the Heung-min Son t-shirt on me, but he's from Korea.
He's Korea,
And
yeah.
I know Kagawa was in Manchester United.
But current players like Kaoru Mitoma, don't you know Kaoru Mitoma?
No.
No?
Where is he?
Brighton.
Brighton. Okay.
Yeah, he's dribbler, the left wing.
No, I don't know him.
Don't you know Tomiyasu?
Yeah, Tomiyasu in Arsenal. Yeah, of course.
Now he's in Ajax, but don't you know Aotanaka?
No.
Takumi Minamino?
No.
And you don't know more Japanese players? Now current players?
Who did we take on loan last season? There was one.
Was he Japanese?
Yes.
No, that was Korean. He was Korean.
Oh, he was Korean.
He was Korean.
Wow.
He was
Don't you
Korean.
know?
Japanese. I know the academy system in Japan is doing really well. They're creating a very good academy system. They have a good university, college academy system. More so than the professionals coming through. The academies that are producing the university tournaments are doing a really good job. I know about the academies there, but I don't know about the professional players playing in England because I don't think there is that many. There's more than there was, but they're coming through. But your academies are very good, and the
Thanks.
university tournaments are really high standard.
Yeah. Japan and England is gonna.
We're friendly.
Yeah.
They got a friendly.
Which do you think is gonna win?
I would imagine England if they put the whole team out. I know Japanese football is improving a lot and it's getting more competitive, but I would imagine England at the moment, they've got a big selection of players.
It'll be a hard game, very tough game. So we've seen Japan in the latest tournaments, they've played against teams like Belgium and stuff like that. They're a very good side. They beat Spain, they can play very well. England I don't think are playing very well at the moment, so it could be a very good result for Japan.
Japan are good, and England not so much. But England are inconsistent. They're not very high goal scorers against good sides. And I think Japan very defensive. And I think England struggle to break Japan down. So that's my answer. So it'll be a good game.
Do you think Japan has any chance winning against England?
Yeah, he has a chance.
Yeah?
Japan has a chance, but it's slim.
Yeah, tell us about the national team of England. So the strong point, weak point.
So I support Tottenham, okay?
Yeah.
So my football interest is very low right now because we are so bad. But no, England is it's always been very traditional. You know, you have very good backs, very good defenders, very physical midfielders and good scorers, but not enough playmakers. And now it has been a bit shifted. You know, you have very talented midfielders like Bellingham and the like.
I think Anderson's going to have a great World Cup. From
Anderson.
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest.
It is Anderson from Forest. Yeah. I think he's going to get into the team and have a really good World Cup.
What about him? Tell us about him.
He's just a young player and he plays really well, so I just think that he's someone no one doesn't really know, so I just think he's going to get into the side and be a bit of a different player for England than what we've got at the moment.
So how do you think you're doing the World Cup, Japan?
No, I'm gonna ask you. What do you think? What do you expect from Japan for the World Cup?
They'll get into at least the second rounds.
I think they'll do well because they're really well disciplined and they work hard. They're like the South Koreans. They work hard, they're well disciplined, they learn that, and they'll get out of the group stage. They lost me money though, I think 8 years ago, against Belgium in the... was that
8 years ago.
8 years ago.
Yeah.
I had money on them to beat Belgium, and then Lukaku, I think, scored in the last second or something, and I was really annoyed.
How much?
I had a lot of money on them, and they would have won me a lot. They would have won me a lot, but yeah, I can remember that. Was it 8 years ago? Yeah. I do like, I mean, you're a disciplined team, you're well behaved, you're respectful, I do appreciate that. Good football, Japan. It's
Yeah.
getting better.
Okay.
Good to watch.
And for the World Cup, what do you expect from Japan?
Semi-finals.
Wow.
Big surprise too. I'd say knockout rounds, quarterfinals, yeah.
Japan will get to the quarterfinals, will beat their group, but will struggle in quarterfinals. England will get to semis because every player plays for a top club, top division, very consistent. Playing for England is a lot of pressure. There's too many fans who respect and also understand the quality they expect from England. But I think for Japan, they know that it's for fun. It's get as far as you can and we'll be happy. For England expect a trophy. It's similar like Tottenham. They need a trophy. So, and that's where the pressure lies. England needs to win a trophy for them to be able to say we did our best. We can't keep on getting to semi-finals, quarter-finals and stopping, and that's what sort of happens.
England, again, I'd probably expect quarterfinals, semi-finals, the same as Japan. I can't see us doing it.
But you brought Thomas Tuchel to win the World Cup, right?
Yeah, but England's it's the same every year. Everyone gets brought in, we've got the good players, but we never do it. So.
What do you expect for the World Cup?
Good question. Good question. Sweden is not there, so or not yet. So I'm mostly nervous. Yeah.
The national team of England brought Thomas Tuchel, the coach,
Yes.
thinking of winning the World Cup.
Yeah. I don't think they will win. They never win. They never win. Japan is more likely to win than England, honestly.
Okay, and finally, what do you expect from England for the World Cup?
I think they'll do well.
Quarterfinals again. Quarterfinals again.
I think they'll do better. I think they've got a really, really good, solid team with a lot of options, and I think they're a little bit more kind of feet on the ground than they normally would be. Everybody gets a little bit carried away about England always, but I think this year they've got players that are playing in teams where they're kind of grounded a bit more. They're not getting carried away with themselves. So I think they'll do well. I think semi-finals at least.
Okay.
And Japan, where do you think they'll end up? Where do you think they'll end up?
I hope at least quarterfinals.
Good.
Yeah.
I hope
I hope so too.
Hope to see you there.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
And Japan is gonna win against England.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Bye.
ワールドカップに向けて日本代表はベスト8まで行くかもしれないのではないかっていう意見がちらほら、なんなら準決勝までっていうサポーターもいましたが、とにかくグループステージ突破はもう当たり前っていう風にイギリス人サポーターにも見られてるんだなっていう知ることができて収穫のある取材だったと思います。そして母国のイングランド代表に関しては期待と不安が入り混じったコメントでしたが、またベスト8止まりなんじゃないのっていうね、皆さんはどう思いますか？そしてイングランドと日本代表の試合の予想もコメント欄でぜひお聞かせください。チャンネル登録、高評価、アラートの通知設定、そしてハイプ機能もよろしくお願いします。それでは、アディオス。